Coach Grant for a few moments for any questions you guys have leading up to tomorrow evening's game with Birmingham. Feel free to ask.
What were the major issues coming out of Saturday night that you want to address in practice this week?
We played a good team in Kansas State. I think you got to give Kansas State credit. They're very good. They shot the ball well in the second half. We had a tough time with the turnovers. We didn't shoot the ball well. It's tough to win on the road against a quality opponent.
Has this team gone backwards a little bit the last 3 or 4 games?
I think that's a personal opinion. I think for us, we're playing good competition. We're playing good teams. A lot of good teams out there.
Do you sense that the young guys who maybe some of them may not have lost 3 or 4 games in their whole careers, do they appreciate that, or are they? How do you feel about their mindset?
In terms of
just, are they still confident, still have the right attitude and everything that they did when they were 7-0?
Yeah, based on what I've seen in practice, I think we understand as a team we got to get better. So, the guys have come with a good attitude in terms of understanding what we've got to do. Yeah, I think we just got to improve as a basketball team right now.
But do you pay special attention to the young guys at all, or how they react?
I think for us it's always about the individuals, but certainly our team, they're part of our team. We don't separate one group from another group and say, hey, you guys got to do this and you guys got to do that. It's a team game.
Is there any one area you feel you need to improve the most?
We got a lot of areas we can improve in, defensively, offensively, execution-wise. There's just a lot of areas right now for us that we got to get better at.
What's the scouting report on Oklahoma State?
Another very good team, obviously Big 12. They come in having dropped their last 2, so another, I think, probably emotion-filled game. I would expect. They're led by all-time leading three-point shooter in school history in Page, and got an outstanding freshman in Nash, and then other parts that are very athletic, very good defensive team, excellent in transition. So it'll be a challenge. We've got to be ready to go.
You look at this as a home game, although it's at a different site. How do you approach that?
Well, yeah, I think so. Obviously, we just played a neutral site game in Kansas City that was very much a home court advantage for Kansas State. So, we hope we get an excellent crowd out to support our team in Birmingham. I think it's a great opportunity for our team to play in the city of Birmingham. A great opportunity for our fans that don't live in Tuscaloosa, that are in that Birmingham area to get a chance to see us live and in person if they can't make it to Tuscaloosa. So I think it's a great opportunity.
You wanted to toughen up the schedule, Coach Grant. Do you feel like these tough opponents will benefit your team? When you start getting down the line in the conference play.
Yeah, I don't think Howard can do anything other than help us. We've been faced with a lot of different styles of play, a lot of different challenges in terms of the matchups and things that we've had to go against, both offensively and defensively. So I think anytime you play against quality competition, it can do anything but help you.
Are any struggles you're having on offense related to defense? Just not being able to get enough turnovers, transition, fast breaks?
Well, we certainly want to do more of that. I think for us, probably both sides always are going to affect. One side's going to affect the other. It's not like you get a stoppage of play in between offensive and defensive possession. So there has to be some resiliency on both sides of the ball, no matter what's going on. One side can affect the other.
Some teams seem to be very, very good on inbounds plays. Is that I'm not even sure what the question is, but is that something that takes a lot of work on, or certain type players?
Yeah,
or
timing,
what is it
timing, execution. Yeah, I think you do have to put a lot of work into execute the specials, side out of bounds, underneath out of bounds. Yeah, certainly a big part of every team's offensive package. Same thing on the defensive end, being able to defend other teams' offensive side out of bounds or underneath out of bounds specials.
Yeah, with you, Coach Grant, your team losing 3 of 4, and like you said, they lost the last 2. Do you feel like this, for both teams, this game's been like a sense of urgency to try to right the ship and get back on the...
Well, I hope we approach every game with a sense of urgency. But certainly, I think for our guys, I expect us to come out with great passion and great energy. We understand the quality of opponent that we're playing, and obviously, you don't want to lose back-to-back games. So I think our guys understand that, and I'm sure Coach Ford and his program will be ready as well.
What do you know about Coach Ford and from his Kentucky days or just around the coaching circuit?
Yeah, I think first time I saw Travis, I was actually coaching in high school, and he was actually a senior in high school, and our teams played each other, and certainly had a very high opinion of him as a player. Watched him over his career at Kentucky, and he's been an outstanding coach. And, he's done a great job everywhere he's been, and has done a great job at Oklahoma State.
Where was this game that you saw him play?
High school game. I think it was at a tournament somewhere in Florida.
Do you have any idea that he was where he was headed?
Well, he was a very good player, and I think his career speaks for itself.